Welcome to Wish You Were Here, a live stream variety broadcast of the venerable stage of Club Helsinki in historic Hudson, New York. And per usual, boy, do we have a show for you tonight. First of all, our very own pandemic duo, the Dust Bowl Fairies, comprised of Ryder and John. And then a very special guest, SIRSY, the dynamic duet who's created a special moment for you tonight. But before we jump into that, I'd like to take care of a couple of housekeeping items. If you look at the comments section below the preview screen, you'll see that there's information regarding the artists and how you can stay connected with them after the show. And additionally, there is a link for a donation button. If you choose to support live music tonight at Club Helsinki, we ask that you press that button and make a contribution. But if you are unable to, we are certainly glad that you are here. So I think that's about all I need to say. With no further ado, as we explore the theme of flower power this evening, I introduce to you the Dust Bowl Fairies.
A ghostly gloom has filled the room, or what to read to do.
It's in the air, it's in my hair, I feel it everywhere.
Time to hide, stay inside, join us for the show. Wish you were here. Greetings. Thank you for joining us for our Flower Power show. The snow has all melted here in New York, and the flowers are blooming. And we did bring a very powerful special flower with us tonight. It's a very common flower, but it is also edible, and it has some medicinal properties. Does anyone know what it is? Send us a message in our chat box. We love to hear from you.
As always, I am the Rocket Fairy, John B. Wooden. This is Hazel, our spiritual guide, and this is Ryder, our fearless fairy leader.
So fairies love animals, and Hazel is a beloved member of our band. She lives at our taxidermy rescue at the fairy headquarters, and we like to channel her energy to guide us through our shows. So we will do that right now, and when you hear the bell ring, you know that Hazel is in the room.
There she is. We have some summertime fairy tales to share with you this evening.
Yes, a bouquet of black roses, wilted but beautiful. Back in the day of the bubonic plague, people carried around plague bouquets and pockets full of posies to mask the smell of rotting flesh.
Summer breeze, won't you help me unwind? Help me unwind. Won't you come and ease my worried mind? 'Cause I need a chance to stop and close my eyes and finally let go of all the winter's lies. 'Cause I know those days are far behind. Nothing left to do but prove that I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Summer sun, bring another warm day, another warm day. May you shine in your loving kind of way. And I say, may the light you give me never fade, never fade. And I'll always share the warmth until my debt to you repay. 'Cause I know, even when the skies are gray, they will carry me through it all, come what may. Come what may. Summer storms come wherever you please, wherever you please. Let the water nourish the plants and all the trees. Just really, I don't mind as long as I can see. I can see there's a little summertime that you have left there just for me. 'Cause I know all those lonely nights I've seen, all those lonely kinds of few and far between. Or so it seems. Summer, help me unwind, or I'll cry. Summer, bring me warm days, burn my tears away. Summer, oh, won't you please give me a summer breeze. Summer breeze, won't you help me unwind? Help me unwind. Won't you come and ease my worried mind? 'Cause I need a chance to stop and close my eyes. Maybe then, that's when I'll finally realize that even though there may be no reason for my rhymes, they'll be carried through by the hands of time. And I know those days are far behind. Nothing left to do but prove that I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. That was very uplifting.
Well, after that cheerful introduction, how could I play anything else?
Our next few songs are new songs that we wrote during the Wish You Were Here series. We thought we'd play them tonight as a sort of review and a tribute to the series, since this is the last show of the season.
Yes, we will be taking a break from the Wish You Were Here virtual series in the hopes of going out into the world to play in front of live people with the whole band. I'm so excited.
I'm excited too, and we actually have one show coming up, live embodied outside. It's in West Stockbridge on Saturday, June 12th, and you can find out more about it on the Dust Bowl Fairies website.
That is Fairies, F-A-E-R-I-E-S, the Old English spelling.
So the next song we're going to do, you might have heard it a couple months ago. We debuted it here, and it does have a chorus that you could sing along with if you feel like it with John. He sings one of our favorite words, magic. And we're just so happy to be able to do this song again on our favorite stage at Club Helsinki, which is actually where we met.
That's right, Ryder. We met during the open mics here every Tuesday, which are still going on virtually as of now. But if you would like to check it out, they're still on Tuesday, and you must go to clubhelsinki.live.
She is falling apart, she's losing it, she is full of dread, she is on the run, she is full of dread, she's losing it, apart. She's a changeling, that's what they say. The fairies brought her here and then flew away. But she don't like it here, she don't belong. No wings to fly with, no magic wand. She needs some magic. She needs some magic. She needs some magic. She needs some magic. She's like a cat with an extra thumb. Polydactyl on the run, till she was picked up by the SPCA. Now she's living in a cage. She needs some magic. She needs some magic. She needs some magic. She needs some magic. Sometimes she wishes she could just disappear. Close her eyes, vanish into thin air. No puff of smoke, nowhere to begin. No trace of where she's gone or where she's been. She needs some magic. She needs some magic. She needs some magic. She needs some magic. No hocus pocus, no alakazam, no abracadabra, no sleight of hand. It's really quite simple. Now you will, then you won't. With the blink of an eye. Now you see her, now you don't. She's got magic. She's got magic. She's got the magic. She's got the magic. Thank you, and we will be back with some more Flower Power Gothic Lounge music after our special guest, SIRSY.
And we have a special question for SIRSY and for you out there in the audience. Leave us a message on the chat and let us know.
What is your favorite flower song?
I would have to say I gave that some long thought And I think I would have to say, for me, an old song called Lilac Wine, and I love the Nina Simone version of that song.
I'm going to go literal with the word flower and say Flowers for Zoe by Lenny Kravitz.
Very nice.
So thank you so much for having us tonight. We're so happy to be here. It's our first time at Helsinki, and the warmth in this place is a beautiful thing. So thanks to the Dust Bowl Fairies and everybody here for having us. We're going to play a song that I would like to specifically dedicate actually to Ryder, because we were chatting with her on a Zoom call before this show, and I was telling her how I am a huge fan of the accordion, and I cannot play the accordion. So I started playing this little melodica thing because it kind of sounds a little like an accordion. And we started also bonding on the fact that we both have songs about grandmas, which is not something you hear every day. And this is a song that we wrote about my grandma. Her name was Mary Concetta. She was a nice little Italian lady. And so I'm going to dedicate it to Lisa, our audience member tonight also. The song covers all the bases.
I gave it all away.
God damn. Melanie Krahmer.
Thanks,
I can
everybody.
get used to this, Melanie. You know, the live streams that we've been doing from our dungeon basement once a week, we were doing all the camera angles, the sound, all the pre-production, all the lighting. It's nice to have people in the room doing all that and doing it so awesomely. Everything is great up here.
Yeah, it is. It is. So when we were told about this flower power theme tonight, we thought about the 60s and revolution, right? And we have a song of ours called Revolution. And it was a song about us having sort of an artistic revolution, which is what we sort of had when we wrote this album. And we don't usually play this one acoustic, but we thought, what the hell? Let's do it. So this one is called Revolution.
You got room for the flute? You can hit me in the head with the flute? No, it goes the other way. All right. Who knew? You knew.
Ready?
Yeah. Count me off.
1, 2, 3. Paper doll out there, won't you? Let go, copycat, what's it brought you? I can't sing on the days to help you forget. Chasing the crowd just gets you caught up with regret. Make it take an army to back you down. Laughs so much and know it's always too round. So get up, get off it, and break some ground. Make your own revolution. Aren't you sick of being sick and tired? A wallflower, how'd you get so uninspired? Soapbox hitting underneath your bed. So wise up, photo child, and wake the dead. Make it take an army to back you down. Last marching on, it's always too round. So get up, get off it, and break some ground. Make your own revolution. Make it take an army to back you down. Last marching on, it's always too round. So get up, get off it, and break some ground. Make your own revolution. You will only get one trip to your December. So come on, elephant, why do you remember? Make it take an army to back you down. Life's marching on, it's no way to round. So get up, get off it, and break some ground. Make your own revolution. Make it take an army to back you down. Life's marching on, it's no way to round. So get up, get off it, and break some ground. Make your own. Come on, make your own. Come on, make your own and make your own. Make your own revolution. Thank you very much. So we're going to do one over here on the piano. And Rich is going to get his bass out. Don't hit your head on that. Don't hit your head on that. There's only one head wound allowed here per night. And I took the hit for the team, so those of you that know me well are not surprised by that.
Just make sure I'm in tune here.
So we're going to do a song of ours called Gold, and it's rare that I get the chance to play a piano on stage, so I figured I would take the opportunity when it was offered. So thank you guys for setting this up. Mike, for dusting this off. Thank you very much. And Ged for making it all sound so good. Ready?
I suppose I'm sorry it doesn't mend it. I made a mess of everything again, and it'd be fair if you just wash away. But you should know it's better than before, and I'm not one for ledges anymore, and I've been trying harder than I say. So don't say it's too late to save us now, 'cause all that I know is that the shine goes if you stay gold. But baby, you're my gold. I suppose forgiving doesn't mend it, 'cause we're bound to screw it up again. But just know I never meant to let you down. I guess it was so hard for me to say, since you've been the anchor keeping hold of me, that you would be the one of us to drown. So don't say it's too late to save us now, 'cause all that I know is that the shine goes, and if you stay gold, but baby, you're my gold. And I always thought you knew that all I want is you. So don't say that it's too late to just save us now, 'cause all that I know is that the shine goes, and if you stay gold, oh, but baby, you're my gold.
Well, thank you. All right. So we too have been writing some new music during the apocalypse, and we're gonna do a couple of new songs for you guys. This is a song of ours called astronauts, and in the theme of the flowers, this is a song that was inspired by like those hot summer nights. I don't know if you ever did this when you were a little kid, but Rich and I definitely did this. We're space nerds, so.
Space nerds.
Space nerds.
From the planet Nerdio.
We used to lay back in the grass, look up at the sky on a summer night, and see the stars, and think about what it would be like if you could fly up to the stars and look at your life from up there, and what it might look like from up there if you could do that. And that's kind of what inspired this song. Rich and I were taking nighttime walks every night, even when it was cold out, and just looking up at the stars and trying to gain some perspective, because this year has been such a very heavy one for all of us. And so we thought if you could look at it from up there, maybe a little bit of the weight would come off. So that's what this is about. It's called Astronauts.
She found her way out of here, leaving all those summer nights behind. Under stars arrived with dreams we didn't dare to dream. Well, gravity was holding us down. But I could never let go of the weight of the world. She'd say our hard days and heartaches would seem so small if we could fly to the moon and see them all like astronauts.
I like some of the dancing that's going on in here. I'm liking it.
Like a rocket, she burnt out too fast. Nothing that's too good to last. So we've gotta hold what we can. When the sky's too dark to see those stars and crazy dreams, I wish for one of those summer nights when she could always let go of the weight of the world and say I harder than rocket science. So count of 3 and we'll be free there out of this world, and all our hard days and heartaches would seem so small if we could fly to the moon and see them
So we're going to do one more song and hand things back over to the Dust Bowl Fairies. This is another song that we wrote during the apocalypse. This one is...
Great Plague.
Yes, the Great Plague. This one is a little bit more raucous.
I've got to get the foot tambourine on this one because we're going to rock it out.
It's all going to fall apart without the foot tambourine. Nothing says rock and roll like a foot tambourine.
That's what I say. This one is a song called Hell No, which I have to credit you with that title.
Finally. After all these years, I get credit for 2 words. It's about time.
I write all the lyrics, and Rich has final veto power, I think, over the lyrics, and had a lyric.
That's
in
information. That's information to me.
I had a lyric in the song that had a phrase, "Hell no," and he said, "I think that should be the title." And man, was he right? At least I think so.
You heard it here first. Man, was he right? It's recorded forever.
All right. This one would also be a good one for dancing. Here in the house or here at your house. Couch dancing, whatever you feel like doing. All right. 300 heartbeats. One thing you can count on. That I'll beat myself up. And all these rabbits on the run. I learned way too early. The monsters don't stay beneath the bed. A girl, don't just stand out, but dim your light way down instead. But I say, hell no, won't rattle my bones, 'cause I'm a fighter. I'm gonna let my light shine. Hell no, won't rattle my bones. I'm feeling lighter, so carry that away. Too long. So here's to disaster. Made me who I've become. A queen with a backbone. And no more rabbits on the run. But I keep on trying to learn that I deserve this crown. 'Cause I am still standing. No, you can't keep a good woman down. So no, hell no, won't rattle my bones. 'Cause I'm a fighter. I'm gonna let my light shine. Hell no, won't rattle my bones. I'm feeling lighter, to carry that away to hell. No, won't rattle my bones, 'cause I'm a fighter. Gonna let my light shine. Hell no, won't rattle my bones. I'm feeling lighter, to carry that away too long. Hell no, won't rattle my bones, 'cause I'm a fighter. Gonna let my light shine. Hell no, won't rattle my bones. I'm feeling lighter, to carry that away to hell. No, won't rattle my bones, 'cause I'm a fighter. I'm gonna let my light shine. Hell no, won't rattle my bones. I'm feeling lighter, to carry that away too low. Well, hell no. So come on, let your light shine, baby. Let it all go. So carry that way, carry that way. We carry that way too long. Thanks,
you,
everybody. We are the band SIRSY, and we'd like to thank the Dust Bowl Fairies and everybody here at Helsinki for having us tonight. If you would like to purchase some of our wares, you can do that at sirsy.com. That's SIRSY.com. We have a shop on there with lots of good stuff. And as always, we'd like to say, please take care of each other out there. We can all make this work if we do it together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, SIRSY. That was amazing. So we're just we got some great comments from the audience here, and we are, let's see, we have some songs, flower songs from people. Sweet Leaf by Black Sabbath. John? I don't know where John went. Kiss from a Rose by Seal. Ween Roses Are Free. Ween Roses? Interesting. And, of course, Where Have All the Flowers Gone? And, John, are you out there? Where are you? He's disappeared. Uh-oh. He's taken the vaccine. Oh no. And he's turned into a zebra. John, can you still play the guitar? He's eating the edible flowers. He's gonna now, maybe the flowers will turn him back into himself. So yes, as we now have witnessed, we don't know what these vaccines will do. They're not very natural. We don't know much about them. However, it is a world pandemic, and it's a good time, as SIRSY said, to take care of each other and share resources. And we're just hoping that the pharmaceutical empires will get the vaccines out to everyone around the world who would like to take them as soon as possible.
I knew something felt off. I forgot my guitar.
Did you, never mind.
What? No. Until we get the vaccines, there's always, of course, the old medicine shows. The medicine show is coming to town.
Medicine show is coming around.
Oh,
the medicine show. You listen to our daily word. Hard-earned money, where does it go? Oh, the medicine show. Little snake oil, some toast to tea. Open the trunk, what do you see? Oh, medicine show. Now we're broke, what do we do? Join the show and play the kazoo. Oh, medicine show. Sassafras to cure your malaise. If you sell a lot, they'll give you a raise. Oh, medicine show.
Oh, medicine show. Miracle cures for every disease, if you please. Oh, the medicine show. 2 vaccines for 1 chunk of gold.
The medicine show is coming to town with musical acts to wash it all down. Oh, the medicine show.
Wizard oil to cure the plague, a witch's ward and a little cocaine. Oh, the medicine show.
Oh, the medicine show. Miracle cures for every disease, if you please. Oh, the medicine show. 2 vaccines, now 3 for 1 chunk of gold.
Fairy bomb, spider juice, muscle relaxing to make you loose. Oh, the medicine show. Acrobats, bait and switch, illusions, accordionists. Oh, the medicine show. Curiotonics to make you lean, nerve soothers with a hint of morphine. Oh, the medicine show. Radioactive pills for a fever, thrills and chills
I better go. Oh, the medicine show. Miracle cures for every disease, if you please. Oh, the medicine show. 2 vaccines for 1 chunk of gold. Oh, the medicine show. Oh, the medicine show. Oh, the medicine show. 2 vaccines for 1 chunk of gold.
So we have one more song tonight. Oh my gosh, John, don't turn into a zebra again.
Sorry. It's really good.
That's his vaccine. Dr. Rocket's glow serum, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we do have one more song, and we're hoping that we can all stay in touch. Please check the Dust Bowl Fairies website and the social media pages to find out what we're up to. And don't forget to mark your calendar for June 12th at the Foundry in West Stockbridge, our first live embodied show in a year.
It's been a while.
Yeah. It's not very far from the New York Hudson Valley.
Yes. All right. So the last song we're going to do is a cover by us. The song was written by a good friend and
Dennis.
a co-conspirator, Dennis Herbert.
Yes. Thank you, Dennis. And we're going to dedicate the song to some behind-the-scene cats who, without them, this whole thing would not have been possible at all. It's our audio engineer and production extraordinary human, Mike Schoonmaker, and also our superhero sponsor, Cameron Melville. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Cam.
Sometimes I can't believe what I've seen. Sometimes I can't believe what I dream. Most nights I wake up and I just want to scream. I think somebody put a spell on me. I never felt quite like this before. I know the one who done it. She's such a bad witch. I think I'd like to drop a house on her head. But I've got a better idea instead. I'm gonna conjure up some kind of revenge. Reverse this curse with a little poison. Not too much, just enough, you'll see. These things must be done delicately. Bubble, bubble, boiling trouble. Make no mistake, this ain't no love potion. You'll be spellbound, just wait and see. Screaming Jay Hawkins ain't got nothing on me. That's how the story goes, that's how it ends. Never heard from that bad witch again. Some say she lives out in the woods by the swamp, in a house that's even 2 too dreary to haunt. Sometimes I can't believe what I've seen. Sometimes I can't believe what I dream. Most nights I wake up and I just wanna scream.
I think somebody put a spell on me.
How about a round of applause for the Dust Bowl Fairy? We got an audience of 3 out there. Things are growing, people. And also, how about the amazing SIRSY? You know, I wanted to be on the same stage with them for some time. It's been a true honor tonight to be on the stage with both of these bands and to have them both revealing to us new music. Maybe a positive side of what happened over the last year. A lot of musicians are writing some great music. But you know, as we mentioned earlier, this will be the final episode of this series for now, as thankfully, the vaccine is allowing us to be able to get out there in the real world and do some more real shows. And I know we're all a little nervous, but very anxious to do that. So please continue to follow these artists on the links that we provided below the preview screen so that you can see when their shows are, and make sure to give them a shout out and let them know if you saw them here at Wish You Were Here. You know, a show like this would not be possible without the generous support of many, but we'd like to mention a specific few that were critically important, primarily the ownership at Club Helsinki. And that would be Mark, Deb, and Cameron, as mentioned earlier. We thank you so much. We love you. We really appreciate you allowing us to experiment with this format. We know it's been very difficult for venues and artists alike, and our love and support is with you. Also, as mentioned earlier, Mr. Mike Schoonmaker, our very own tech maven, who without you would neither see nor hear the show. And tonight we have a guest sound artist, Mr. Ged Jangrish. So we thank you for being here with us also. My name is Corey. I am the producer of this show. And we're looking forward to seeing you, as I mentioned, out there in the real world. And please follow the Helsinki website. That would be helsinkihudson.com for future shows that they may be producing here or information about when they're opening their doors. And when you see that, we heartily ask that you support them. So I think that's about all to close this out. In final thoughts, I would just like to say, please remember to wear your mask in certain situations. I know the CDC said it's getting better, but we still need to be cautious. Please continue to be kind to one another. And as always, the team at Wish You Were Here does certainly wish you were here. Until next time.